Hello friends, I am making one of the most loved street foods of recent times, momos, and yes, it's gluten free. For the dough, we need 2 cups gluten free maida replacer, half to 1 teaspoon salt, 2 to 3 teaspoons of olive oil or any other light cooking oil. For the stuffing, I am taking 1 full cup of finely cut onions, 2 to 3 teaspoons of finely cut ginger and garlic, 1 full cup of boiled or fresh mixed vegetables, half cup of freshly cut capsicum finely cut, and red chili flakes or red chili powder, and salt to taste plus sugar to taste. And ketchup is for making the dip for this. Now we'll start making the dough. Mix half to 1 teaspoon salt to gluten free maida. Add oil, mix well, and then start adding boiling water. The water has to be boiling. Only then we get that stickiness. Once the dough comes together, mix a little and cover and keep it aside for 15 minutes. For making the filling, add 3 teaspoons of oil, add half of ginger and garlic and onion, saute them well. Once onions turn translucent, add mixed vegetables of your choice. Add freshly ground red chili powder, salt, and cook it well. Add cut capsicum in the end so that the crunch is there. Now to get a binding, I have baked my gluten free bread, and I'm going to add a piece of this so that I get a binding in that filling. I just tear apart the bread piece and mix it in. After it has cooked well, I'll just roughly mash it. And keep it aside to cool. Now knead the dough again and add a little bit of dry flour and oil if required to make it pliable. Meanwhile, oil your hands well, and in a puri press with a plastic cover in between, roll out a very thin chapati. You can see that it's very thin. Oil is a must here. You have to use oil for this. Place a little bit of the dough of the filling in the center and seal the edges. As per your expertise, you can make very beautiful designs as is seen in steamed momos. I could manage only these gujia shaped momos. Seal the edges very well and store them and keep them in a properly greased plate till the time you are ready to steam them. Now you get a very flexible and really thin chapati. Grease the idli plate or the steamer plate also very well with oil, and in boiling steamer place the momos. 10 to 12 minutes is enough for it to cook. To make the chutney or the dip, just take 2 to 3. This is entirely my original recipe. This is a very simple and straightforward recipe. Add 2 teaspoons of oil and add the leftover ginger and garlic finely cut. Add chili powder as per your taste. I have added around 2 teaspoons since it is very hot. Add 6 teaspoons of tomato puree, homemade or store bought, and 6 teaspoons of an all natural tomato ketchup. Certain tomato ketchup also have thickeners, so you please try to use an all natural and with no additives such a tomato ketchup. Add a bit of salt and 1 teaspoon of sugar in this. Now if you don't want to get these ginger and garlic bits in it, you can add ginger garlic paste. Cook. Now meanwhile this I have taken out after 10-12 minutes. I have taken out the momos out of the steamer. Please don't try to tease them at this time because they have to cool down very well. Let it cool. Now this you can see the dip has reduced and the consistency is very appropriate. Now take out very carefully, you handle these momos. Take out each of them very carefully after they have cooled well. Arrange them in a plate and serve with your favorite dip. This dip is also can be used, can be stored in a airtight container in the fridge up to a month, and it can be used with any of your other Indian snacks. So please do try this recipe, it is my request. It's a very tangy and tasty and healthy maida free, gluten free momo. Thank you. Please do share and subscribe to Gluten Free India for more such recipes. Thank you.